1, Part A, the Unit 1 Assessment, Part 2. We're going to do 1 through 17 today, the multiple choice portion. So number 1, using exponents, what is the simplified form of the expression 6/5 times 6 seconds? 6 to the 5th times 6 to the 2nd in simplified form. Number 2, using exponents, what is the simplified form of the expression 10 to the 15th over 10 to the 3rd? What is the simplified form using exponents of 10 to the 15th over 10 to the 3rd? Number 3, using exponents, what is the simplified form of the expression 11/6 to the 2nd? The simplified form of 11/6 to the 2nd. Number 4, using exponents, what is the simplified form of the expression 3x to the 4th raised to the 3rd? That's the simplified form of 3x to the 4th raised to the 3rd power. And remember, in numbers 1 through 4, your properties of exponents for division, multiplication. Alright, number 5. Rachel's garden is square in shape. The length of one side of her garden is 5x to the 4th. Using exponents, what is the area of her garden? And remember that the area of a square can be found by taking the side and squaring it. So the area of a square is side squared. So her garden is square in shape, and the length of one side is 5x to the 4th. So we need to find the area. Number 6, using positive exponent, what is the simplified form of the expression x to the 2nd over x to the 5th? Using positive exponents, what is the simplified form of the expression x to the 2nd over x to the 5th? Again, remember your properties of exponents. Number 7, how is the fraction 1 over 2 to the 3rd written using a negative exponent? So write 1 over 2 to the 3rd using a negative exponent. Number 8, in one 24-hour day, there are 86,400 seconds. What is 86,400 in scientific notation? So write 86,400 in scientific notation. Number 9, a virus is viewed under a microscope. Its diameter is 281 millionths meters long. How would this length be expressed in scientific notation? So write 281 millionths in scientific notation. Number 10, Dr. Shelton found a pint of ocean water that contained a beneficial bacteria numbering 1 7/10 times 10 to the 6th. Express this number in standard form. So you need to write 1 7/10 times 10 to the 6th in standard form. Number 11, a study of pollen on the end of the antenna of a butterfly measured 1 2/10 times 10 to the -4 micrograms. Express this number in standard form. So write 1 2/10 times 10 to the negative 4 in standard form. Number 12. The total earnings for 5 movies were recently released. Order the earnings from least to greatest. Movie A earned 8 4/10 times 10 to the 6. Movie B earned 1 94 times 10 to the 7th. Movie C earned 9 3/10 times 10 to the 6. Movie D earned 8 2/10 times 10 to the 6. And movie E earned 2 67 times 10 to the 7th. So you're going to order these from least to greatest by earnings. And you might want to change these into their standard form from scientific notation. Number 13. Simplify the following expression: a to the third b to the fourth raised to the 0 power. So simplify that expression. Number 14. Find the product of 1.9 times 10 to the third multiplied by 9.1 times 10 to the negative 8. So find the product of that expression. Number 15. Find the quotient of 2.89 times 10 to the second over 3.4 times 10 to the negative second. You're finding the quotient. Number 16. Momentum can be calculated by multiplying mass and speed. So mass times speed equals momentum. Which is the momentum of an object with a mass of 3.3 times 10 to the fourth kilograms traveling at a speed of 3.2 times 10 to the third meters per second? So if momentum is calculated by multiplying mass and speed, and it wants to know what the momentum of an object is with the mass of 3.3 times 10 to the fourth kilograms, and it travels at a speed of 3.2 times 10 to the third meters per second. So again, it says momentum can be calculated by multiplying mass and speed. And lastly, number 17. A spacecraft travels at a speed of 7 times 10 to the 5th kilometers per day. To travel from Earth to Saturn, the craft needs to travel a total distance of 1.4 times 10 to the 9th kilometers. How many days will it take the spacecraft to reach Saturn? So if a spacecraft travels at a speed of 7 times 10 to the 5th kilometers per day, if it needs to travel from the Earth to Saturn, it needs to travel 1.4 times 10 to the 9th kilometers. So how many days will it take to go from Earth to Saturn?